The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top.
Welcome, everyone.
This is Here and Now with Mike
and Dawn. This channel follows us as we try our best to lead a ketogenic lifestyle, take adventures, and navigate being empty nesters. Just jumping in real quick to this video, we had a comment in our last video that basically said, and I might even put it on the screen here if I can screenshot it, but it basically said that we shouldn't assume and assume being in capital letters that people know who we are. And I started thinking about it, and because we are launching this basically as a new channel, it probably would have been smart to maybe tell a little bit of our story. We're not going to go into huge detail because most of our followers know everything about us. That's why we kind of just glossed over all of that. But obviously our names are Mike and Dawn. I'm
Mike, by the way.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know. We have been married for 30 years. 30 long years.
Yep, very difficult, very rough, very aging.
Oh yeah.
Mind-numbing.
If you look back at pictures, it's very aging, let me tell you. We currently obviously both work. Mike works at he's a shipping manager at a factory, and I do DoorDash around everything else that I do because I help care for our grandkids and my father-in-law, which we will talk about going forward. We love camping, so if you follow us, you're going to see a lot of video content and us talking about camping because that's something that we really enjoy. We've been camping the last couple years. Well, we started camping several years ago, but we were tent camping. We bought a camper at the end of 2021.
2022.
Oh, we bought a camper at the end of 2022. The first year we had it, we never got to camp in 2022 because we bought it at the end of the season. The following year, we just pulled the camper to Utah and just took a long road trip, which was phenomenal. This year, we have definitely utilized our camper a lot more than we did last year.
Yeah, this was our first full summer of just camping. There were no other trips involving the camper. We just went on our weekend
trips. Warriors for sure. So you will see a lot of that if you follow along. We have 2 kids. We have a son who is 28 and we have a daughter who is 22. And today is her birthday.
That's right.
So happy birthday, Mary. We love you so much.
Not that you'll see this, but happy birthday.
She might. She watched the last video. Something else you will hear us talk frequently about because it is
me. We talk about me. You know why we talk about me? Because
wishes.
#more Mike. And if you've never watched this channel before, you'll know that's a real thing. The fans love it. Our subscribers love it. Our friends love it. So we will talk about me. She doesn't like it because this was her channel to begin with.
I wish I could use that song. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about I from
I know because
Toby
you want that because you're never going to get that because they like me.
In all seriousness, something you
We're
will
never
hear
always serious.
You will hear us talk a lot about is Mike's dad, and that's because during the week, a lot of what we do revolves around taking care of him. In 2021, October of 2021, Mike's dad was in a motorcycle accident, which we were pretty sure would end his life. He was in a coma or unconscious for over 2 months. He is awake now, and he is home, but he is bedridden. Unfortunately, it's been 3 years since his accident.
A little over about 2.5 years since he's been home.
Yeah.
But 3 years since the total accident.
I go over in the mornings to help Mike's mom get him ready for the day, change him from the night before. And then Mike is there after work pretty much every day. And then several days a week, he goes over and helps get his dad ready for bed. So when you hear us say in our videos that we went to help Mike's mom or whatever, that's what we're referring to. And it is helping care for his dad. Obviously, over the last 3 years, he's declined. He's declining slowly, physically and mentally. So we are definitely dealing with all of that and everything that goes along with it.
Right.
So just if you are new here, when we're talking about that, that's what we're referring to. And other than that, the only other thing like going on right now, we started what we called a carnivore-ish or a ketovore challenge that was taking place, started exactly 1 week ago and is running up through the time we leave for KPL, which is October 10th, the weekend of October 10th.
Yeah.
And why we're calling it a carnivore-ish or ketovore challenge is because it's not strict carnivore. Strict carnivore is only animal products and salt. We are not doing only animal products and salt. We are eating primarily animal products, but we are also including some sauces and keto chow in with that. We're not being strict with seasonings and different things like that. So it's not really a carnivore challenge per se. We're calling it carnivore-ish / or ketovore. So you'll hear us when we discuss our food throughout this video. You will see the different things that we have, and you will see that like we had keto chow one day, we had shakes for lunch one day this week. So it's not a strict ketovore challenge. So that's just to give you guys a little update about us and what exactly this challenge includes when we talk about it. I don't want people coming back and saying, oh, you're not doing ketovore because you're doing this or that. It's not strict ketovore.
No, and I think we've made it pretty clear
Or it's not
too.
strict carnivore, sorry.
Yeah, and we've made it pretty clear, and I think everybody else agrees, that you tailor make each challenge to something that's sustainable for you, because if we can't do it, if it's unreasonable, then we're going to fail. And then that just defeats the whole purpose.
And for us, we've done, if you want to go back and look at previous videos, we've done BBB and E in the past, and that is super strict, and we were super strict when we did that.
And we were successful.
But that's not
very difficult.
We were not thinking we could do another BBB and E challenge. So we lightened the reins a little bit, made it more ketovore or carnivore-ish, if you want to call it that. So that's where we're at. We'll see you guys at the end of this video. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday again. Got a big truck going behind me. I can't believe how quickly this week has gone by already. I am currently at the nail salon. I got my nails not done yet. I'm actually getting ready to go in to get my nails done. Just dropped my granddaughters off at home. Helped my mother and father-in-law this morning, as I always do. So after I get my nails done, I am just going to work for a while. Not sure yet. I haven't had anything to eat, just my coffee with some heavy cream. I think maybe some pulled pork tonight. I think there's a little bit of that left. So that will be my dinner tonight. And that's about it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update because the week just kind of passed me by before I even had a chance to think about it. So we'll see you guys later. Hey guys, I just got done getting my nails done, which I got a French manicure. So there we go. Love that. And I completely forgot. I actually brought a keto chow shake for lunch. I was saying I didn't know what I was going to have, and I had put this in my lunchbox and forgotten about it. This is butterscotch, so one of my favorites. I'm so excited now that I have that to drink, and then I think I will still have some of that pulled pork when I get home tonight. Hey guys, I just stopped home real quick and I'm going to eat something and then I'm going to go back out and work for a little while. But this is just a bowl of the pulled pork with a little bit of cheese melted on top of it. So that's what I'm having for dinner today. Hey guys, it is Friday night and Mike and I are on our way out to meet with our friends James and Melissa. This is our first time going out to dinner since we started our carnivore-ish challenge that we're doing over the next 6 weeks.
Carnivore-ish.
Yeah, well, because we're allowing keto chow and we're allowing sauces, so it's not a true carnivore challenge.
I just think
so I'm calling it a carnivore-ish challenge. So we are going to a place called Oak and Ember, and they have really good barbecue there. They have things on their appetizers such as like burnt ends, things like that. So it gives us more options and things to choose from. So wish us luck. We also will be gone tomorrow morning and tomorrow night.
We chose this restaurant on purpose, by the way.
Yeah.
Because of the options.
But we definitely have some challenges ahead of us because you guys know we eat out a lot. So any kind of challenge when you eat out a lot, it can be difficult. We'll keep you guys posted and we'll let you know what we decide to get. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. Mike and I had a great time with our friends James and Melissa last night. We ended up having burnt ends as an appetizer, and then we got a pound of chicken breast, and then we got a pound of brisket, and we just like shared it. Also, our friends had gotten the fresh pork rinds with like a cheese dip, so I also had a couple of those. So I was pleasantly full when we left, not like overly stuffed, but I was comfortable. Just the company was wonderful. It was just a great night. So today, it is Saturday morning. Mike has already left this morning to go help his mom, and then he's going to come back and pick me up, and we have a fantasy football draft tonight. Now, I know that most of our viewers are predominantly women, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what fantasy football is. Mike is actually the commissioner of the league that we're in. We have 16 teams in our league, and he started it in 1992. The sweatshirt is like a commemorative sweatshirt for the league. So it's been around for 32 years. We are meeting everybody who is drafting in person. Some people do it online. We have a lot of people in our league. We have at least 3 or 4 that live out of state. So they will draft online. We do have some people coming in town, 2 people from Chicago coming in town to actually draft in person. Our draft is at a place called On Tap Bar and Grill, which also happens to be our favorite wing spot. So chances are I'll probably order a few wings. It's early. The draft starts at 11:30, but we are going to be there for several hours. So I will probably at some point order some wings. So if I do, I'll insert a picture, video of that here. Then we have dinner plans tonight with my best friend from high school and her husband. We're going to a place called Farmer's Rail, and they are also known to be like butchers. So I'm sure we've not been there before, but I'm sure that they have plenty of meat options, and I will share that with you guys as well. So we're off to start our day. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday.
I said there's one guy that might not pick in the first with the first pick.
I'm showing your shrimp.
All at the same time?
Sure.
Hey guys, something we didn't discuss really at the beginning of this, something you need to know about Mike and I, is that we love football.
That's right, and if you notice on the screen here, you can't really tell because it's just starting, but we live in Ohio, so we're in Northeast Ohio, so we're Browns fans because we support our local team. Playing the Cowboys today, I have been a lifelong Cowboys fan, so this game for me is a win-win, but I'm still secretly rooting for my Cowboys.
Yeah, but we do root for the Browns anytime they're usually not playing the Cowboys or the Seahawks, because the Seahawks is the team that I like and the team that I support. We are getting ready to sit down to watch our first Browns game of the season, and we're super excited about it and wanted to share that with you guys.
And we also participate in fantasy football, so we also watch all the other games, snippets and highlights, so that we can get scores and updates. So
yeah,
we are a football fanatic family, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't mention that in the beginning of the video.
How about them Cowboys?
Hey guys, just want to do a quick wrap up of this video.
Sorry, Browns fans.
Mike is super happy because the Cowboys, they basically annihilated
They
the
did,
Browns.
but look, I'm not super happy. I mean, I'm glad they won, but if the Browns had won and played well and looked good, I'd have been just as happy because we are Browns fans.
Yeah.
This game between the Browns and the Cowboys is like a Super Bowl for me because I like both teams. So
and my Seahawks also won.
yes, they did. So we're victorious with our favorite teams, but I mean, the Browns did look bad today. The Cowboys have a great defense. It's unfortunate for the Browns. I would like to see them succeed, but they've got some troubled areas on the team they need to fix.
And some injuries today, which are not going to help matters.
That too, yeah. So anyway, I am happy, but I mean, I wish the Browns would have played, at least made it a game, so it would have been more exciting to watch.
Yeah. I mentioned to you guys earlier in this video that we were going out to dinner last night with my best friend and her husband. We did do that. It was an amazing meal. I will insert some pictures of our dinner. Mike got a pork chop and
huge.
A giant pork chop, and I got a burger that had bacon, cheese, and a fried egg on top. In the pictures, you'll see there were French fries and mashed potatoes. We did not eat any of that.
No, we brought
It was
those
just
home to give to our son.
Yeah, because he does eat carbs. So Mike's going to take him to work for our son for lunch tomorrow. But we did not eat those. And then we also shared an order of peel and eat shrimp. But I don't think I took a picture of that. Yeah. So Anyway, that's what we ended up having last night. Everything was very good. I'll also insert a video clip of the beef that they have, like their beef just hanging there.
Yeah,
I took a little video clip of it.
Yeah,
so.
they do their own beef. Like they bring it in and then they cut from it.
Yeah,
I guess.
they're butchers, so they do all of it there. So that was very cool. Today was actually kind of a busy day. So Mike got up this morning and his friends, that one friend that was in town from Hilton Head and another one who's in town from Chicago.
They're brothers.
They're brothers, but they came over today just to have a little bit of a visit before they left to leave town. And then Mike and I had calling hours to go to. A friend of mine lost her mother, and it was an hour drive there and an hour drive back. So we were gone probably good, 3 hours?
3-4 hours.
Yeah, today for that. I will tell you, full disclosure, as I'm trying to get ready to go to these calling hours, I was just going to put on a pair of black slacks and a top, and I go to put on my black pants that I wore at Christmas time, mind you. They fit me at Christmas, and I could not get them zipped up.
Hence the reason for the carnivore-ish challenge.
Not a good sign for us.
Well,
but
my pants... Well, okay, so my pants from that time period also do not fit. I haven't tried them on in the last probably 2 months.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't really done anything except for the last 2 weeks. So at this point, they probably still don't fit.
For dinner tonight, we just did like breakfast bowls. I'll insert a little clip of that as well. It was just scrambled eggs, sausage, and cheese in a bowl. And neither one of us finished our bowls because it was a lot. I made a whole pound of sausage and I made a dozen eggs, and then you put that cheese in there, and it was actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
So Mike will probably take the leftovers tomorrow for work for himself. All of that being said, today we are a week into our carnivore challenge.
It's a week, not 2 weeks.
So yeah, today's like the end of our first full week. I just want to kind of talk about like how we feel so far, how it's going, struggles we might be having. How you feel?
I mean, I feel a lot better. I mean, 1 week has made a huge difference, and I've told people in the past.
Not to interrupt, but it's the first week in a long time where we've gone a whole week where we have not eaten anything that would be considered off plan,
right.
I think.
And so I know that first week there's a lot of cleansing going on. There's a lot of fasting involved. I mean, we intermittent fast, cutting out the sweets and like carbonated beverages. So
and
that's
there's sweets, but they're still keto sweets. Like he likes to eat the fat bombs, the Equate fat bombs we get, and he's not even getting those now. He's getting like no dessert or treat with his meals, which
right, just the keto shake. That's it.
Yeah.
I know the first week is really just all about the reduction or the elimination of all those things that are causing inflammation or causing any kind of other like internal discomfort. And in that sense, I've noticed a huge difference. I mean, I'm not completely there yet in that sense, but I still feel really good right now, a lot better. I know that over the next couple of weeks, my sleeping will get better, like because the inflammation will go down, I'll be able to breathe better. I know that I'm looking forward to. I haven't really had any struggles. The biggest thing for me when we do this is just making sure that we meal prep and we know what we're going to eat over the next several days so that when we come home from work or we come home from an event or whatever and we're hungry, we have something ready. Because if we don't, that's when we start thinking about, well, we can have one off plan and then that's when it snowballs. So for me, that's been the only issue. Now, my biggest weakness is carbonated beverages, pop. We've gone out to dinner twice, and then we had our football draft yesterday, where we go to a restaurant, a sports bar, and have it. I had a diet soda the first night on Friday night, and then I had just water yesterday at the draft, and then last night when we went out to dinner I had another diet, and I didn't drink 4 or 5 of them like I normally do. I had one, and then they refilled it, and I maybe drank a third to a half of that, maybe. I've minimized that.
Which for him is a huge improvement because he drinks. Pop is probably one of his.
It is my biggest.
His kryptonite, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And we don't have any in the house, so I don't have to worry about that. And I don't have any at work, so I don't have to worry about that. But when we go out, that's when I will treat myself. But I am trying to stay with the zero or the diet.
And I've been good just to have water. When I go out to dinner, 9 times out of 10, or 9.9 times out of 10, I drink water anyway when we go out to dinner.
I mean, you've always been like that.
Yeah, I don't usually drink pop. I don't like to pay for pop. I just think it's...
I mean, it is a ripoff.
It's expensive and it really adds to your bill. So I'm just like, I'm fine drinking water.
I mean, even the free refill part part of it. See, that's where they get you. They charge you, like $3.50, $4 for a pop. The only way it becomes financially reasonable is if you drink like 6 or 7 of them, and then you're defeating the whole purpose. So
so that's not even an issue
matter
for me, and I never usually drink pop anyway when we go out, so it's been totally fine. Even, I mean, I'm talking, guys, even on SAD, like eating full SAD diet, I drink water when we go out. I don't drink pop, so that's not an issue for me. So far, I mean, I feel great. I feel like my struggles have been minimal this week. I haven't really had a ton of cravings so far, which has been good. I've had a couple headaches here and there. I've struggled. I woke up with one today, and I still have a little bit of a headache, like back here. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good for our first weekend. So 1 down, 5 to go. We're 5 weeks out from KPL, and as always, we've said this before, we're excited about that. Can't wait to see you all there.
Yeah, hopefully whoever's watching, you are going. And if you're going and you've never been, or you're going and
we've not been formally
introduced, I mean, that is a top priority for me. I want to meet those of you that we have not met, but I still want to meet the rest of you that I've seen before.
And you guys know our faces, but we don't know yours.
We don't always know yours.
So please don't feel bad. Like, come up to us, approach us, introduce yourself if we haven't met before.
I'll bring a bullhorn and be yelling #more Mike so that you know where I'm at.
He will not.
All right, well,
but on Sunday, his shirt will say
#more
Mike. I think that's about it. I think that's the.
No, I wanted to say one more thing.
Oh, sorry.
The other thing that I've noticed a change in early on in the week when we just started this, and I don't know if this is sleep related or not. I noticed that I was groggy several days. Now, it could be related to just not sleeping soundly.
It could be your electrolytes as well.
Right. And so I've noticed that has slowly started to go away. I've been trying to drink, more electrolytes. So I think that was another thing that I'm overcoming now, and I'm starting to get that more sense of clarity again that I had, in the past. So.
All right, with all that being said, we're going to wrap this video up so I can get it out for you guys this week, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Don't forget this and all the other little things that you're supposed to do on videos.
Subscribe.
This is our new channel, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We would love to hear from you. Again, we don't mind the comments, good or bad, but if you have something that's a criticism, if you could at least try to be constructive with it. I mean, look, we're open-minded. You can say what you want, but we would prefer that you try to be a little more respectful about it, because the last thing we want to do is have any kind of an exchange, which we won't do. But I'm just saying, just remember that.
And in the end, obviously, we're not going to be for everyone. So
no, we're not.
It is what it is.
And if you don't like it, I mean, thanks for checking us out, and have a great day. And if you do, come back. We would love to meet you, see you, hear from you, talk to you.
Yes.
And all those other wonderful things.
We will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild.